Hi everyone. So I've been noticing as I've been walking through classes that one of the major problems that teachers are having with using It's Learning is that students are having a hard time finding exactly where the pages are that the teacher has created. So I'm going to show you some quick ways that you can make it really easy for students to access what you want them to access. So there's a few ways that you can do it. The first way is utilizing your planner in order to display things on a student overview page for that day. So you see in the overview page I don't have anything here as far as what I want students to access. But if you go into your planner, and I'm going to use something in Unit 3 as an example. So let's say we're planning on using these lessons from the remarks on a dedication over the next 2 days. And I want students to be able to access all of this easily. Instead of having them go into plans or resources, when students sign into the page, if you add a specific date, so today's date is the 31st, and let's say I want them to access it all day, so I'll say 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. They'll have access to it in their overview page. It doesn't mean that they can't access it any other time. This date just gives them when you want it displayed on the overview page. So if you're going to be working on it for multiple days, obviously you'll go 131 and then jump over to either the first or the second. So once I press OK, what it does is it assigns this particular lesson and all of this information to these dates. So when students sign into the overview page, they will see all of the information that we'll be working on that day. So that's one way that you can have students get easy access to what you'll be working. Another way, let me get this and just take the dates off so we can work from scratch. Another way is to use this resource within your bulletins. If you click the resources, it'll actually give you and take you right to your resource page, so you can actually choose specifically what you want your students to work on that day. So if you don't want the assignments to be displayed, you just want the page, because within the page you have the assignments linked. This is probably the better way to do it. So once you click resources, we'll see 1819, Unit 3, and we see remarks from the dedication. We click on that, and let's say we're just working in day 1. Click it, press add, and boom, it pops right up. So that's a second way that you can do it. A third way is a little bit more complicated in the beginning, but it allows you to a lot more flexibility in what you can do on a day-by-day basis. And what that is that's creating an actual page. And what it will do is it will create a start page for you. So whenever students sign into your course, you will have a page that students start from every single day. And then what you would do is you would fix that page however you would like it, so that students can access what you want them to access. Let me show you how to do that quickly. So let's say I want to start and create a page that I want to be my start page. Once I'm in my resources, I can click add and then a page, and I'll call it start page. I'll make it easy. So there's our start page. And then within the content you can have your syllabus, you can have any resources that you want. If you have some assignments that you want to put in here, that may be other more lengthy assignments like your full process writing assignments, your prompts, rubrics, anything you want can go into this start page. So once it's created, it'll be sitting here in your resources, and you want to make sure that it is on the top page of your resources in order for this to work. And I'll show you why in a second. So let's say you have your start page, and you want that to be the start page that when students sign in every single time, it goes directly to this page. What you do is you go into more and then settings. Once you're in the settings, it gives you all these different options. You're going to go into the course properties and features. Down at the bottom, you see it says choose start page. So the course page is your overview page. But you also have the option to choose any type of page you want, as long as it's in that, remember what I said, in the resources folder and not in a subfolder. So if you want the start page to be the page that the students sign into, you click start page and then save. So then if we go into our courses and I go back into the course, it is going to take students directly into my start page. So all of the resources will be there, and then what you change day by day within your start page would be within your content blocks. So within your content block, If I wanted to have them go to a specific page, this is where I would link that page. So I'd be linking it here instead of the overview. So there are benefits to each of them. If you use the overview page, it's a lot quicker, it's easier. The start page might be a little bit more complicated in the beginning, but it's a place where students would have access to anything you want them to at any time. And you can change the start page daily. You can change the start page based on units. That is all up to you. So these are a few different options when we talk about ease of student use within its learning, and it gives them direct click access to wherever you want them to go. So I hope that helped a little bit. If you want some help in creating a start page, or if you need some more help in how to use the planner or the overview resource part, just let me know. I'm available.